Okay, hello, it's me. You know me. It's G. I'm going for a walk, and I have some thoughts. And I think it's time that we go deep here, okay? In my observations over the last 10, 12 years, it seems to me like nobody is happy. And I'm wondering why. That the large percentage of our population is unhappy. And I keep coming back to the thought that our expectations don't align with human nature. I think we beat ourselves up over things that are inherent to us, the imperfections of being a human, and our society and the expectations of work, of being a perfect human being, of being mistake-free, when in reality, human nature is riddled with mistakes. So, human nature makes us act in a certain way that doesn't align with our expectations as a society. And that is what's causing unhappiness. We have to rethink our daily lives. And I go as far as saying we have to rethink employment and our approach to making money and our approach to finance and economy altogether. It seems like we've gone down a deep rabbit hole where you live to work and there is a cost of living. And there is no cost to living. You know, when you're born, you weren't purchased. You were just born and you were alive and you started living. And then over time, as you grow into adult and you become a part of the society, price goes up. So now, in order to live, you have to make a certain amount of money. And to make that certain amount of money, you have to be an employee of a corporation and spend 40 hours a week for a very long time just trying to pay for the price of living. When in reality, living is at no cost. I'm alive right now. I'm in the woods. It doesn't cost me any money to go and find water and drink water. It doesn't cost me any money to go and find shelter and build a wooden house. It doesn't cost me any money to go and find food and find berries and eat. But the moment I step out of this woods and I go back into society, the price goes up. The expectations go up, but human nature remains the same. With all the information we have at our fingertips, I think we're starting to realize as a society that we've gone down a rabbit hole and we're going deeper and deeper. I don't know what's going to dig us out of that, but I do know that we got one shot at this life. I don't know that we have one shot at this life, but from what I've seen so far, we got one shot at this life. Why would we spend it as an employee being unhappy just to afford the cost of living and to continue to fuel the monster that is society and economy? And I don't think it was always like this. I hear stories of my family, and they came here from Italy, and they had trades, and they worked with their hands, and they used their talents to support themselves and the people around them. And it gave them meaning, where they're actually working with their hands and creating things and then selling them to people that need them. And then over time, that small shoemaker took on employees. Machines started to become created. The Industrial Revolution happened. We were able to streamline and increase our mass production. And when you increase mass production, you need more employees. And the businesses grow and the corporations get larger. They need more employees and more employees. Inflation continues to happen. And now the human is responsible for keeping the monster alive. And at the cost of it, aside from the financial contribution you must make, is our happiness. What's the solution to this? Don't fall into the trap of the expectations set forth. You'll be okay. Take a leap of faith. Understand that human nature and your genes and your genetics and the woo will push you forward. We have to do something better as a society to increase our overall happiness, because we're here. And it doesn't seem like that's going to change anytime soon. So, my closing thoughts is understand human nature, understand that we're not going to be perfect, and also understand that our expectations in our economy and our society don't necessarily align with our original purpose. And I believe our original purpose is just to live and experience the world. So, that's my closing thoughts. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.